everyone, it's Kim, and I wanted to talk to you today about using a crystal singing bowl to actually retune your crystals. Now, there's a lot of different methods you can use to cleanse your crystals. I have a video on this already. The link is below. Check it out. Go with what resonates with you. I mean, there's many methods using the salt, using flowers, burying your crystals, sunlight, moonlight, all that stuff. And it all works. Whatever works for you is awesome, and I do a lot of those methods. But my favorite all-time way of actually retuning, like you're retuning a guitar or retuning a piano that's been played a little too much, what I like to do is use my crystal singing bowl. Now, I learned this technique from Hibiscus Moon, so thank you for teaching us that in your classes. I actually have a crystal singing bowl. You can also use Tibetan singing bowl or tuning forks. This is set to the throat chakra, and so I use this for communication, but I also use it to retune all of my crystals, and even my space. I will go around with it room to room and cleanse my space using my bowl. It's really quite beautiful. So now, when you're using the singing bowl, you can actually be doing one of two things, I believe. You can actually be resetting the oscillatory dominant rate, or sometimes I think you're actually amping up your crystal's energy. And I'm going to show you this video, which is really fascinating to me. And it actually gives us a little bit of scientific proof that something is going on with our crystals when we have some kind of sound. Now, I don't know if it has to do with the type of sound or the pitch or the frequency or whatever, but there's something going on, and it definitely affects the millivolts of a quartz crystal when a Tibetan singing bowl is played. So I'm going to show you this video clip. I got permission to use this. This is from Engineer Kerr. He did a little experiment, and check this out.
What could happen if you retune it? Now, I had heard tuning and all that business with quartz crystals, but I have never run a test. So we're going to try that right now. This is just standard. This is just your quartz crystal not doing a thing. It's just sitting here. Now, if you notice, the quartz crystal here, the probes are set on the rough side of the crystal. If you look at the reading right there, I'm at 0.010, so 0.0113. Now it's rising, now it's lowering, millivolts of DC, direct current. With that being said, let's try, and I'll show you, we get nothing right here. Cancel this out. No reading when I cancel these out. Now, turn it off. I guess we'll figure this out. Now, I'm not a crystal buff, guys, so I hope that is going to do it for us. Let's see here. Wow, it jumped up to 40. Now it's in the 30s. How about that? Son of a gun. Okay. And I have it set on 200 millivolts, as you see. Right there. We weren't getting that reading before we hit the hit it with the bowl there. So that makes me believe that if I run this longer, I'll get more of an electrical charge out of this guy. That also leads me to believe that the sound, which sound is a frequency, and it is in a hertz for audible, must be sending an electrical pulse to this. It's my theory. Oh, Engineer Kurt, have a good one.
So how cool is that? Did you see that? When he played the singing bowl, the millivolts changed. It went way higher. So something is going on with the sound. Now, of course, we have to try other things. You know, we have to try other kinds of crystals besides quartz. We have to try the crystal singing bowl, the tuning forks. I would love to try chimes, just regular music. You know, I'd like to try different things. I'd also like to test our crystals after we put them in the sunlight or in the moonlight or after we bury them for a week. I would love to try all these kinds of things. It would be a really great experiment. I don't know if I'll ever personally get around to doing it, but how cool would this be if somebody actually tried out all the different techniques to see if there's a change in the crystal? Because obviously something happened when Kurt played his Tibetan bowl for just a few moments. Now, can you put your crystals inside your singing bowl? I've been asked this question, so let me just tell you that the bowl vibrates. So if you put crystals inside your bowl, they're going to jump around like little jumping beans, okay? And they're going to crack, possibly chip, or even ruin your bowl. So we don't want to do that. You can put them inside your bowl if you put them on like a pillow, like a really nice cushy soft pillow inside the bowl, if you want to do that, so that they're not banging around or banging the bowl or banging each other. I will do that occasionally, but most of the time I don't even put them in the bowl. I just put them around the bowl. I go around the house with my bowl. Like, I have a salt lamp behind me, and I'm not going to unplug it and bring it to my bowl. I just bring my bowl around with me and play it. And you can do your whole house that way, your whole space that way, and all your crystals. So check it out. Give it a try. They can be expensive, but you know, it's worth it, I think. And also, you can go for the less expensive, like a Tibetan singing bowl. A small one you can sometimes find for like 20 bucks. So I'd love to hear if you know how it works for you. Let me know in the comments below. Do you use sound to retune your crystals? Or do you use other methods? Go with what resonates with you, please. That's really what's really important. But I wanted to show you the video from Engineer Kerr, and that something really is happening when you play that bowl. So play your bowls, and as always, guys, you have a blessed day.